Hi, I'm Julia from Wageningen University, and today I'm in one of the group study rooms in our library. And I'm thinking about why a course might potentially take 2 periods instead of 1 period. Well, one of those courses I'll be looking into today, Design in Land and Water Management 2. It's a bachelor's course, but not to fear for the international perspective students watching, it's also taught in English. In this course, the students take 2 periods to not only learn about design in land and water management, but also to put their skills to the test in a real-life case study problem and not just something from a textbook. Well, let's go find out more.
Well, I'm Engineer Maro from Tanzania. I'm involved here in the course as a resource person because the Wageningen University Department of Land and Water Management has chosen Lower Moshi project in the district of Moshi in Tanzania to be a study case, and I'm involved there as land and water management specialist focusing on water resources.
So what would you say your role specifically is for helping the students in this course?
Well, my specific role in this course is to provide information to the students so that it can help them make a good design that is acceptable to the community back home in Tanzania.
And how long are you here in Wageningen to help the students?
We've been assisting this course for the past 10 years.
My name is Peter Mjata. I'm from Tanzania, and I came into this course at Wageningen as a resource person.
And how do you think you being here benefits the students in their learning rather than just being in lectures?
Yeah, I think also that the students benefit much more because, to me, simply I find to bring 10 Dutch students to Rao for them to see what is happening there is a little bit more cost than bringing a person from that area and explain it here. So to me, I think that is number one. The easiest way of bringing the students to the field is to bring somebody from the field and explain it here. That is number one. But also I think this experience sharing to me is something very, very important. Experience sharing is very important because you discuss with people, you discuss with somebody who doesn't know, and by discussing, you benefit from what he doesn't know, and he benefits from what you know. So to me, this is a win-win situation where I get something from them and they get something from me.
So we were kind of looking at the different implementations which we could do in the area, but we rather went for different interventions which are maybe not as conventional, so we could get the feedback on that rather than maybe the more logical interventions which we could do. So these are kind of inventive and just maybe a step too far, but interesting to hear what you say.
Hi, I'm Aoife. I am a second year bachelor student from International Land and Water Management. I thoroughly enjoy the course, and this period we were working on a subject called Design in Land and Water Management Part 2, because we did the first part in the first year, and it incorporates a lot of different ways of interactive learning and a lot of groups work. It's a very, very long subject because you start in period 5, which is 8 weeks long, and you do every morning you start on groups work, and in that you first do a full-on problem analysis of a particular region, in this case the Rao River catchment in Tanzania. You gather data from the region and sources which our experts give to us, and from that point on we work on an appraisal report, and from this we conclude what are the main problems in the region. And then you go on to period 6, and then you work full-time on the topic for 4 weeks long, and you incorporate groups work, interactive learning with experts that are flown in from Tanzania, and you also of course have your professors which help you firsthand and are always in the area which you can ask your questions.
Our first idea was to have reforestation and fire lines. The reforestation we were looking at taking place in the uplands as well as possibly the highlands if it would be allowed in a national park. that you would use the water which is already coming from Wageningen, the wastewater which has already been treated, and use that better, as some of that is still lost in canals and not actually properly used. However, we have to see how much that actually is.
So after the presentation, we gathered all the ideas and read all the feedback sheets from the students and the experts, and from that we concluded which designs we wanted to do. So from that point onwards, we had to start creating a final report, which also is called the design report.
And then is there any benefit for you and your colleagues from this type of learning style as well?
There's always, because of knowledge interaction and because of knowledge exchange, there are sometimes when the students ask you questions, it's like waking me up and say, why not do other things in the other way, in a different way? So the students somehow ask us to think more than what we always do. So it's a benefit also to us that we don't do it the same way all the time, but we think further than what we always do.
Right, it's a different perspective from what you might get at home.
Yeah.
Each member has to present their project to a panel of their fellow students and other experts. And in between the projects, you can see students going around the corridor talking and getting feedback from each other. And what were your expectations for this course when you first started?
I didn't follow in the beginning the course, but in the process, we found out that the course is very good, because at times the reports which they give in the end, we give it also back to the district, and it is very, very useful to the district in Tanzania to follow it up.
So there's some practical benefit as well.
Truly, there is a practical benefit in that.
When I started working with Wageningen University, I said I'm just helping them to know what we are doing and how we are doing what we are doing. But later I came to discover that probably they now are assisting me to know better what I'm doing. So to me, I find myself benefiting more, because there is somebody saying, what are you doing here? How are you doing it? What do you expect from this? And this is something which probably at home I wouldn't get it easily. So I'm thankful to them, because they also put me in the right track on what I'm doing.
Land and Water Management 2 really pushes students to use all the knowledge that they've accumulated over the past 2 years. And then this mixed in with the knowledge sharing and the feedback they get from both their peers and experts, even from abroad, really gives them such an invaluable experience, as well as even the opportunity to make a real impact. Well, that's it for this course. Thanks for watching, and if you have any more questions or interest in Wageningen or other courses, please check out our website. Bye!